Begin with that breaking news update here out of the city of Enoch. The police department saying that evidence suggests 42-year-old Michael Haight shot and killed his wife, his mother-in-law, and his 5 children before taking his own life.
Matt Rascone is live at the scene with the latest on the investigation and the impact that it is having on this tight-knit community. Matt.
Yeah, Sharon, Dan, that impact is just huge, as you can imagine. Such a difficult situation for friends, family, and neighbors here. We're in the neighborhood where this happened, outside the home. You can see behind me we have had a few people stop by today to drop off some flowers, a stuffed Minnie Mouse, and a small football, a tribute to this family and to the kids that we know lost their lives. You can see the area is still blocked off. Authorities, of course, continue their investigation. And here's what we know so far based on that press conference we had recently. Police say family and friends were concerned after they didn't hear from the Haight family yesterday. The mother, Tasha Haight, had missed an appointment. They reached out to Enoch police asking them to check on the family. Officers went into the home at around 4 p.m., found 3 adults, 5 children who had lost their lives, and they appeared to have be by gunshot wounds. Right now, police say the evidence points to 42-year-old Michael Haight. Police believe he killed his wife, Tasha, and their 5 children, a 17-year-old daughter, a 12-year-old daughter, twin 7-year-olds, and a 4-year-old son. They believe Haight also killed his mother-in-law, Gail Earl, whose body was also found in the home. The community, as you can imagine, is just heartbroken. This is a town of about 7,500 people. Neighbors tell us their kids were over their homes, playing with their children often. A man who served with Haight in his church congregation said they've lived in the area for years and described them as a beloved family in the neighborhood. And here's the mayor talking more about that impact of this loss.
It's not too often something like this hits very close to home. In fact, the Haight's were my neighbors. The youngest children played in my yard with my sons. Enoch City is a very close community.
And you could just hear that in his voice, just how close this community is and how much hurt there is right now. Their kids attended 4 different schools in the Iron County School District. They called this a tragic loss that's hurting so many, and they say clinicians and others have jumped in to help to offer counseling services to fellow students and staff. The motive is still under investigation. We know that there was a divorce petition filed, but the city manager said they don't know why this happened, and they may never know what was going through his head. He said, but what we do know is that this family, they were our friends, they were our family members, they were our neighbors, and that they loved them. So they'll continue to investigate out here in Enoch. Sharon, Dan.
Matt Rascone joining us live from the community. Matt, I can only imagine the pain that community is feeling right now.
Yeah, it's tough to gauge the ripple effect that's going to happen. You heard Matt say they all go to the Iron County School District schools. 5 children. The school district itself sent a letter to parents letting them know what had happened, letting them know that counselors are available right now for any student who might need help, might need to talk about what happened with the loss. There's part of the statement from the district. Just stick with us right here on KSL as we continue to track the latest developments in this horrific story out of Enoch. We have multiple teams, obviously, there on the ground in Enoch, as well as here back in Salt Lake City, working on the details and kind of sorting this thing out. For this evening in the newscast, KSL Live at 5 will have even more. You can also keep up to date on KSLTV.com and on the app.